Hello everybody, Wee here with the Great Tiger portion of this tutorial. Great Tiger is the 6th fighter in the game and the 3rd fighter you'll encounter in the major circuit. And one great thing about Great Tiger is he has no randomness. So as long as you pull off the speedrun strats, effectively you're going to get him at 48 seconds or thereabouts in round 1 every single time. The fastest you can possibly get them using these strats is a 47.99, which is really hard to do. I've only seen it done a handful of times. So you're really aiming for a low to mid 48 time, or at least if you're starting out somewhere around 49 or just under 49. Now what we're going to do to start the fight is we're going to hold up an A. One thing I like about this fight is I never use the B button, ever. I just use the A button. Going to hold up an A, and he's going to block and retaliate, and you're going to do a slow right dodge. Now, one reason I like to do the slow right dodge is because it's easy. You know, some people like to quick dodge, but I think that complicates things, honestly. Just do a slow right dodge, and it allows you to concentrate on what you have to do next, which is to time out a gut punch with your right hand to gain a star. Another reason I like the right dodge is because Mac sort of moves in sync with the Great Tiger. Like when the Great Tiger is coming forward, Mac is moving right. When the Great Tiger is moving back, Mac is moving back to the left. So after you dodge the punch, you've got to wait about a second before you throw a right gut punch, and you'll be able to get a star. Boom. Just like that. Now there's about an 8-frame window, I believe, to get that star. It's pretty big. You'll get a feel for it with some practice. But you do that 3 times to open the fight, and hopefully you don't miss one. If you do, you just keep going like you didn't, and I'll show you what that looks like later. But you start the fight by doing this 3 times. Now, after you get the 3rd star, you can see already I'm buffering start. I'm going to use one right now. What you're going to do is you're going to use 2 of those 3 stars. So the way I like to think of this fight is 3, 2, 1. You gain 3 stars, you use 2 stars, then you gain 1 star. It makes it easy to remember what to do to open this fight. So I'm going to use 2 right here, just buffering start twice. Now I'm holding up an A, getting another star. Okay. Now, this is the only really tricky punch of the fight coming up. You have to delay this next punch to the face about 1 stride. If you watch his feet, it does vary depending on how many frames were wasted or gained in between getting the star punches from the gut, the 4 star punches from the gut. But with practice, again, you can feel this one out. There's also a buffer that can help with this, which I'll show you after this fight. But you have to wait for his the jewel in his turban to start blinking. Once that starts blinking, then you can punch him in the face and get a free star. So watch his jewel. It'll blink for a half a second maybe before I punch him. And boom, I get a star. And you saw me do a buffer right there. After you get that star, you want to do a buffer. It's a perfect buffer. It's one that you should definitely do. It's a slow right dodge and a quick right dodge, and then throw a star punch. Now, what you're really doing is a max damage uppercut by doing that. And a max damage uppercut against Tiger happens when you throw a star punch into his blinking jewel. If you throw a star punch when his jewel isn't blinking, you're not going to get a max damage. But it just so happens that the time between blinks, where you gain the star when it was blinking with that punch before, to the next time it starts to blink, the time in between is exactly the amount of time it takes you to do a slow right dodge and a quick right dodge and a star punch. So this is going to be a max damage star punch that's actually going to knock him down. And that's phase 1. And that's pretty much the whole fight, too. If you've gotten to this point, you pretty much won, because he's going to get up on the count of 1 both times, and you have 2 stars. So you just have to hold start for the next 2 knockdowns, and you win. And that's the whole fight, really. That's Great Tiger. So we're going to end up with a 48.25 time, which is excellent. Absolutely awesome. Now I'm going to show you something else you can do after you do the 3-2-1, where you gain 3 stars used to gain 1 star. After you do the 3-2-1 opening, There's a buffer you can do if you don't want to guess when his jewel's going to start blinking. And it's just a quick left dodge and punch to the face. And then after that quick left dodge and punch to the face, you're going to do that slow right dodge, quick right dodge, star punch. And then phase 1 is done, the fight is over pretty much. That's it. That's the whole fight. So gain 3 stars, use 2 stars, gain 1 star, quick left dodge, punch to the face, right slow, right quick, punch, and done. Game over. You get 2 stars to knock him down 2 more times. And that's Great Tiger, man. That's all there is to it. Now, when you're learning this fight, there's a very good chance that you're gonna mess up one of the gut punches early on, trying to gain a star. And if you do that, if you make 1 mistake, I think even if you make 2 mistakes, I think you still have enough time to beat Great Tiger in about a minute. As long as you knock Great Tiger down in under a minute. Oh, he blocked 1 punch, so I'm going to keep going until I get 3 stars like nothing happened. Use 2, gain 1, quick left punch, quick right, slow right, quick right. You know, and you lost some time because he blocked, but as long as you knock the Great Tiger down in under a minute and you have full health, he's going to get up on 1. So I could have knocked him down here at 59 seconds, he'll still get up on 1. So again, this fight has no randomness at all, and it even allows you to make a couple mistakes using these strats. These strats are very easy, they're not complicated, they're fairly easy to remember too. It may take you a little bit of practice to pull off the timing of the gut punches, the quick left dodge, and the slow right dodge. Quick right dodge can be a little tricky, but with some practice, this is one of the easier fights in the game. And that's all there is to it.